Hey guys, welcome to PV Mitch series. So, this series is going to be about PVMing basically. It's going to be guides for all the PVMing that I do. I love soloing everything pretty much. It's kind of fun. So, today's going to be a Glacor guide. So, here's your inventory setup. You're going to have steel Titan pouches. Any Titans will work, any actual pouches will work, just depends on what you're comfortable with. I used it for the extra deeps, the DPS. You're going to need 3 overload flasks. I'd prefer flasks. I use Supreme Overload salves for the extra benefit of the prayer regeneration. Now, you don't necessarily need those. You can use up holy overload salves, or holy overloads, I guess it would be. You need a super restore flask, super prayer flasks, 2 of them, 1 brew flask, some sort of teleport device, runes, magic note paper, 6 sharks, 1 placeholder of each blue and crimsons, Ring of Vigor, Spirit Shield just in case you need it. Now there's a reason why. You don't necessarily need it. I rarely ever use it, but in case you do. Your Enhanced Excalibur, so you're going to activate that right now. Your Herbicide, and your Charming Imp. In your inventory or your equipment setup, your loadout, doesn't really matter. I'm using tier 70 weapon and tier 75 armor, with the exception of the 3 tier 90 items that I have equipped. Also, I'm using the Amulet of Souls. That amulet can be switched to any blood amulet available. Cape doesn't matter as well. You can use any magic cape or whatever. Spring Cleaner I'm using because that way it saves an inventory spot. And a Ring of Death, you can switch that to any ring that has bonuses, i.e. the Berserker ring if you really wanted to. So, mind you, any gear substitutions you have, you're going to receive a little bit more damage. Not necessarily that much, but you are going to receive a little bit of damage. So, here we go. Here goes nothing. So we're going to overload up. I already had 3 minutes on my timer, but I'm going to do it anyways. So here we go. You're going to pray soul split. You're going to come here, and you're going to want a 95 magic. So you're going to have fire surge. So right here, you're going to actually just kill these. You're going to have whatever ability bar you feel comfortable with. I'm not going to pick on you, for the simple fact that everyone's comfortable with their own thing. So right there, he does this little 2-arm down, smash to the ground kind of thing, and he throws a 3 or 4 spikes, kind of like similar to an ice strike worm, except for there's this aerial only. This will hit you for roughly 5k damage if you get hit by it. All you have to do is move 1 square away, at least as I did, and you won't need to worry about it. So now during the boss mechanics, or not boss mechanics, during the mechanics of this NPC, you're going to need to notice that 3 glacites pop up at 20k hit points. He's at 20,001 right now, so not really a big deal. So 3 glacites are going to pop out. There's going to be an enduring, unstable, and a sapping glacite. You're going to need to kill those in a specific order. There's only one that matters what order you kill it in, and that's the enduring one. So you want to kill the enduring one first. What's going to happen is you're going to attack it. You're going to attack the glacite. You're going to get it down to about half hit points. And nice, another spike. See, I just ran away from that. It does 3 big, huge spikes in the ground, and it will hit you hard. So what you're going to want to do is, when you get it down to the 20,000 hit points, you're going to see that the other 2 glacites come and attack you. The enduring one just stays there and is bumping along. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to run about 10 to 20 paces backwards. You're going to want to kill it with a wild magic. That one I cannot substitute out. You're going to need wild magic for this. And so you're going to kill it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to kill the other 2 glacites in any order, really. Make sure that when the bar reaches full, you run away because it'll actually hit you for around 3k damage, as it just did to me. It hit me for 2,700 approximately. So here we go. There's another kill. Now, here's some crucial information about these bosses. Well, monsters. When you do kill the glacites, you're going to want to kill enduring first, sapping second typically, and the unstable last, because that way if you're not fast enough at deeps, it'll just blow itself up anyways, and yeah. Whatever one of these glacites you kill last, the Glacor will actually take on its attributes. So if you kill the enduring last, it'll actually take a lot longer to kill the bloody Glacor than it should. As you see. I will try not to kill an enduring last, but it happens from time to time. You're just going to have to out-eat it and out-DPS it anyways. So, with that being said, the Glacite's abilities are as follows. Enduring, you need to be further away from the Glacor. The further away from the Glacor, the more damage you will do to a regular Glacor or Glacite. The sapping Glacite will take your hit points and your prayer away from you. Now you're wondering why I brought so little prayer probably right now. I'm like, well, it's simply because you don't actually need prayer for this whole fight. You can actually run around without Soul Split when you get more comfortable. If you want to sub out one extra shark or the herbicide for an extra prayer pot, go ahead. That's up to you guys. I'm not going to be a stickler on the inventory. I never have been. This inventory lasts for about 3 hours. Now, I have no clue where my drop ended up, because I can't see. That's the only thing about having high-def graphics. You can't really see the drops very easily. So the unstable Glacite, on the other hand, is the one that a lot of people don't understand about. It's a bomb, is what it is. So when that little orange meter goes up, you need to run away from it once it's maxed out, because it'll hit you. And it's not very forgiving. That thing, it's actually killed me once, I'm not going to lie. But that's why I'm making these guides for you, because you never know when you're going to need to fight these things, right? So, requirements to get here, you're going to need Ritual of the Majrat, and if you're watching this guide, I'm assuming you either already have it or are going to